Good afternoon, everyone. I wish that you have had a peaceful, productive, relaxing, exciting day and weekend. I know didn't end up having the chance to connect over the weekend. Was celebrating my fiance's 25th birthday, quarter of a century. So, good time. It was lit. And got to experience some great time with my family. So everything's great over here. Everything's positive. Everything is optimistic. Everything is light. And speaking of the word light, first off, it's extremely important to live a light life. Light in the sense of what the sun gives to the world and asks nothing in return. Light in terms of how we carry the experiences that we've gone through. Light in terms of our hearts. Light in terms of how much weight we carry on our bodies. Light in terms of how much we allow external circumstances to affect our internal mindset and our internal dialogue. So it's extremely important to be light. And speaking of light, I am enjoying this book, Find Your Light. And I would like to share something that the author touched on today about happiness. I did not come greatly prepared, but I will find it. Alrighty. It's in the next chapter, that's why. Well, here we go. Thank you for being patient. So, more than 2,300 years ago, the Greek philosopher Aristotle asserted that happiness is the ultimate purpose of human existence. So Aristotle shared that happiness is the ultimate purpose of human existence. He described happiness as an enduring condition of physical and mental well-being that comes from living each day to the best of our ability. He described happiness as an enduring condition of physical and mental well-being that comes from living each day to the best of our ability. Lastly, most practitioners of positive psychology describe happiness as a deep sense of well-being that persists despite life's inevitable struggles and disappointments. Most practitioners of positive psychology describe happiness as a deep sense of well-being that persists despite life's inevitable struggles and disappointments. So what are we learning here is that happiness is you. Happiness is your choice. Aristotle said that happiness is the purpose of human existence. That's a big thing to say. That's as big as Einstein saying that the most important decision in life is whether we live in a friendly or a hostile world. Okay, that was important. Now this from Aristotle, I haven't read much Aristotle. However, to say that happiness is the ultimate purpose of human existence, that's important because a lot of people aren't doing that. A lot of people aren't happy. I'd like to share some percentages that they brought. Estimates vary, but studies suggest that happiness is about 50% genetic. Some people are just born happier than others. Another 10% of happiness seems to come from our circumstances, job, home life, and so on. And the remaining 40% stems from our attitudes, thoughts, and behaviors, factors that are well within our power to improve. So, research is sharing that happiness is 50% genetic, 10% based on your circumstances, and 40% based on your attitude. Which is why many people have shared that life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you handle it. Because I had this conversation with my soon-to-be niece. I asked her if she was happy, and she said, yeah, she's good. She said she was okay, and I said, well, are you sad sometimes? You go through challenges? And she said, yes. This is a 7-8-year-old. And I told her the truth. I said it's okay because everything in life goes ups and downs. So it's okay to be happy with a little bit of sadness, as long as the happiness is outweighing the sadness. That's how we know we're doing the right thing. So why are most people unhappy? Well, research is sharing that only 10% is based off of your external circumstances, which is something that you can control. You can control your job. You can control your home life. You can control where you live. It might not be easy. It might not be simple. However, it is simple. Simple fixes. It's not going to happen quick. It's doing the right things over and over to get you to where you want to be. And where does that type of action stem from? That type of action stems from having the right attitudes. From filling our mind with belief rather than doubt. Belief or faith and doubt are the same thing. Faith and doubt are the same. They are both belief in the unknown. Faith, however, is believing that what is unknown and what you want to happen is going to come out of that unknown, where doubt is assuming that what's in the unknown is going to give you what you don't want. So faith is believing that the unknown, that life is going to give you what you do want, and doubt is believing that life's going to give you what you don't want. Well, why would we ever want to think from a mindset that life isn't going to give us what we want? Most likely, the only reason being is because that's what we've been trained over the years to think, that life is not on my side. And the only way I can suggest for you to get through that is go back and check out one of my audios, one of these videos, where we talk in great detail about having great routines. Waking up, giving gratitude, visualizing, writing our goals down, reading, listening to something positive, stretching, and taking action. Wake up, gratitude, visualize, write goals down, read, listen, stretch, take action. Okay? Only got to do each of those for 12 minutes. It'll change your life by putting in a positive hour to start your day. Because usually the way we start something is the way we finish it. We want to start something with a high level of quality. A high level of gratefulness. It's so important to count our blessings. So important. Because those who count their blessings will be given more. And those who don't count their blessings will be given even less. Again, if you're someone who's watching this and you have the ability to think clearly with no cognitive delay, and you have all 5 of your senses, you are so blessed. So blessed. Because literally anything that you want to do with your life, you can. Literally anything. Your life is yours. You get to create the reality. Stop playing the victim game and stop throwing the pity party about what happened or why you can't do this, and start looking at the solutions about why you can do this. Now, at the same time, this is something that was really big that I learned from this book, is having a willingness to forgive yourself for what you didn't know. If you made mistakes in the past, amend them. Apologize to whoever needs to be apologized to. The truth will set you free, and then be free. Here's the thing. There's so many times where we beat ourselves up for something that we wouldn't beat someone else up for. So let's say that one of my students made a mistake on overeating one day. I wouldn't think that they're a bad person because they made a mistake by eating healthy one day. However, if I ate unhealthy, then I think, oh man, what am I doing? I'm fat, I'm not going to ever be the athlete I want to be. Like, what? What if one of my students made a mistake and didn't do their homework one night? Do I think that they're a bad person because of that? Of course not. They made a mistake. One mistake. Now, if we don't get a project done or we turn in something late, are we the worst person? Now, of course, we don't want these poor habits to repeat over time. That doesn't make you a bad person. However, it will reflect probably an undesirable life. Yet the point is to be willing to forgive yourself for what you didn't know. And if you don't make the same mistake again, hello, right there. It's all good. Stop making the mistake. Show to life, show to God, show to Allah, show to Yahweh, show to the universe. Show, hey, I learned. I'm so sorry for what I did. I apologize. Thank you for your forgiveness. Thank you for your mercy. Thank you for your grace and allowing me to move forward. With that being said, I'm going to be wrapping up today. I saw something flashing on the screen and I don't know what that means. So maybe this part will be cut off, maybe it won't. Either way, I do wish you a blessed, grateful, healthy, productive, intelligent, conscious, aware, and loving day. Much love as always. Peace.